Welcome back to Raw and Real. Well, I'm about to give you the spiel. Floyd, Money, Mayweather. I just recently saw an interview he did talking about PBC, uh, how fighters, if they're doing business with Al Heyman, they're doing business with me, and this and that and that and this, and the Crawford and Spence fight. I will let you guys know when it's going down and all this and all that. So, on my opinion in this, I'm just wondering why, if that's the case on what he's saying, isn't it funny how he ain't never jump out there on no other fights? I mean, except for this one. He ain't putting his nose or letting it be known about no other fights from the PBC unless it's this one. Just like he was talking about Tank, and he made Tank this and that nature. You provided Tank with opportunities. Tank still had to fight those fights, and he won those fights. So I understand, but Tank is under your Mayweather promotions. Errol Spence isn't. Terrence Crawford isn't. It just seems like he wants to stay relevant, stay in the limelight, keep his name ringing. His ego is too big. And I just gotta be real with him. I mean, Floyd, my man, don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? He a Michigan native and all. But right is right and wrong is wrong in some things. And if you're gonna do something like that, keep it fair all the way around the board. Support all the PBC fighters. Let's be real. Charlo just had an undisputed fight with Castano. You wasn't talking that shit then. Charlo is PBC. Him and Earl in the same camp. But what makes this fight so different? What makes this fight so different? What makes this fight make you, want to jump on the bandwagon and half-ass promote it? Ask yourself that question real quick. Is it the fact that what kind of launched Errol's career? Is his infamous sparring session with you? Because people talk. And I heard he gave you some good-ass work. But when Errol fought Mikey Garcia, when he fought Carol Brook, when he fought Sean Porter, when he fought Ugas, you wasn't talking about PBC and all this and, well, Errol is going to, you know what I'm saying? He's going to fight Ugas this day. He's going to fight Kell Brook this day. He's going to fight Mikey this day or Sean Porter this day. I mean, you wasn't saying all that then. What makes this fight so different and special? That's what we as fight fans and realists want to know. Or is it the fact that Terrence Crawford is a free agent and hopefully you can be able to sign him? Because, let's be honest, let's go on a time machine for a minute. When Keith Thurman was the champion and calling you out and wanting to fight you, What was you telling the world then? Well, I think he should fight Earl. I think that'd be a good fight. This and that and that and this and that and that and this. That's what you was telling the world back then. But now you done flipped the script and changed on Earl. You done switched gears. Now you telling the world that Terrence Crawford will beat Earl. And now you automatically now have something to do with that fight, which I kind of read between the lines in the bullshit. Is it the fact that you hoping to sway Terrence Crawford into signing with you? Earl already on PBC. I mean, make it make sense to me. I'm just trying to figure it out. And you already, and from how you do your fighters, why would anybody want to sign with you? When Tank was talking about leaving you, you had your own pay-per-view fight. What kind of promoter do that? So now the fans got to choose between your fight and Tank fight. But you the promoter. It comes a time when you done had your era, you done ran your career, you done made all the money you possibly can make. Let these guys how they shine, man. Get the fuck out the way. Let these guys how they shine. And why would Terrence Crawford want to fight for you anyway? That's one of the reasons why Tank want to leave. He wants to be where Devin Haney is. But all you want is in-house fights. Those belts are not in-house. But you can't get mad at Tank for doing what you did with Bob Arum. You left, made your own moves, bought yourself out your contract, and you became the man you are today because you did that. You can't get mad at other fighters for following that blueprint, or green print as you want to call it. But your interest in this fight and your publicity stunts and things that you're saying is just brought something to my attention that I'm trying to find out the angle. And I think I know the angle. You know what I'm saying? You trying to sign Bud. But it's a wake-up call. It's too little too late. Without 38 fights, 29 knockouts, 35 years of age, I mean, he probably still got something left in the tank. But Father Time is ticking, brother. You was going to do this shit. You should have did that when he was at lightweight. But you know, this is a major fight that's possibly can generate more money, or a lot more money. And you got to have your face in the place somewhere. Seem like anybody that come close to breaking any of your records, you kind of shit on. Like Andre Ward, you kind of shitted on him back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Anybody come close to doing anything close to you, you kind of shit on, bro. But then you tell the whole world, oh, I want them to surpass me. No, you don't, motherfucker. No, you don't. That's why you talk the shit you talk. You make it look good for the cameras. Stop it, man. Just get the fuck out the way. You are not boxing. You had your time. Let these other guys shine, man. And we really don't give a fuck who he signed with. We just want to see the fight. Why you have to be the center of attention of everything? Why? Why you can't just let the chips fall as they may and let this shit play out? You are not boxing. You had your run, you did your thing, and that's that, bro. Raw and real. That's the spill. Peace. Holla at y'all.